Chelsie, congrats. This
I've
is very
seen
exciting.
you before, Sharon. What's up?
What's up? How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so grateful, so blessed, and just this is an out of body experience. I'm so grateful to be here.
I'm sure people have said this by now, but Chelsie, I think everyone sort of saw you winning from a while now. So
Uh, thank
very
you.
well deserved. Very well
Thank you so
deserved.
much. Thank you.
Uh, Truly impressive game. What's been sort of, have you learned anything even in the last hour or two that you've been surprised by or not yet?
I mean, I'm surprised that I really positioned myself in this game to no matter what happened in these last HOHs, that both of those people were going to take me to the end. So it was a testament to how social I was this season and how much work I put in, and people really respected me. I thought people were going to feel away about how deceitful I was and conniving in certain ways, strategic in a lot. I think people were going to feel away, but people respected that, and I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, well, Chelsea, you did in a way I think that wasn't overtly like, I don't know, you didn't leave a bad taste in too many people's mouths, which I think is hard to
Yes.
do. So very well
Hmm.
done.
Thank you so much.
Um, Tell me about sort of the jury, speeches and the questioning. Were you like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, I got this in the bag? Like at what point were you like, all right, I'm pretty confident I'm winning this?
Yeah, there was a question that was asked that to Mackenzie of, hey, the jury seems like you made some decisions that best benefited Chelsea's game. What decisions did you make to benefit your game? And in that moment, I said the jury caught on. They know that question being asked indicated in that moment I won this game. I
Yeah.
100% knew at that moment.
Yeah, that when she talked about her best move, getting rid of Leah, I knew you were like, oh, that was my
I
move.
was I was like, oh, I put in work for that move. And I knew the jury had spent weeks together and were conversing about this, and them getting together in a room talking would have revealed that I had a lot of control over some of her decisions. So that question locked it in the bag for me, saying I'm leaving a winner.
Yeah, and 7-0, very impressive. Who like
What?
whose vote were you worried about? Anyone that you were like, I don't know if I'll get that vote?
Yeah, Angela, Leah, and Quinn, and kind of Rubina. Angela and Leah because they were tight with Mackenzie majority of the game. Quinn, I felt like he was going to go after or vote for the comp beast. I just thought he was going to vote
Mm.
that way. And Rubina, in her speech before she got evicted, stated that she believed Mackenzie was going to win. So I thought, honestly, a couple of days ago, that it was going to be 4-3 Mackenzie had I sat next to her.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
yes, so I was shocked by everybody's vote, to be honest with
Well, when you brought up the percentage of comp wins, I was very happy because to be honest, like if you had won that final HOH, I think you would have been the top person, like a five HOH. So you won your own comps. It's not like you didn't win comps yourself.
you. Yeah.
And so I liked when you brought up the percentage thing. I thought that was very smart.
Yes. Thank you.
What do you think you felt like defined your game the most? Was there one move, or what do you think it was like a collective? I don't even want to say the collective. Was it a
Oh my God. Come
collection,
on.
a collection of moves over the whole summer?
Yeah, I think it was me being smart for 90 days. Knowing, even when I was aware of alliances, when I was aware of people that were allying and scheming, I could either confront them and blow up and be in jeopardy the next week, or I could withhold the knowledge that I had and use it when it best benefited me. So I think it was me being tamed, poised, winning when I needed to, and building relationships for 90. There was not a day that went by that I was not working my tail off to get to this point. So I couldn't even say it's one thing. I think consistency got me here.
Hmm. There's like some people who think, oh, why did Chelsie change her? You changed your answer on the final HOH at last minute because you would have gotten, I guess, B. That was not intentional, I'm assuming.
No, that wasn't intentional. But I don't know why I second guessed myself. I was like, oh, and then I was mentally over it. I was just like, I feel like this is right. If it's not, I'm gonna have faith that I'm gonna get to the end. I can't believe I knew it. I don't know why I choked the last question.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
were you going to take Cam? Were you going to cut Mackenzie if you could?
I was gonna take Mackenzie.
Oh,
I was willing to risk the money because I knew number one, we were very close friends. We had built a very deep bond over the last couple weeks. I have protected her The reality is she had protected me when she could have got me out. And if I looked at anybody who deserved number one or number two after me, it was her. Cam, we kind of just dragged him along. And I, out of just spite, was like, no, you get to make it final three. But Makensy, she was in beast mode this season. She deserved to sit next to me, and I was willing to risk it.
Yeah, I do love it. You guys are funny about Cam. And speaking of Cam, I feel like is there like a romantic thing there? Or are you guys more brother and sister? I can't tell. I feel like it goes back and forth.
It goes back and forth. So I think in the house we're just bored. And so I don't know how it's gonna go outside of here. We do have a relationship where we can clown on each other, but we haven't allowed ourselves to talk about what life looks like beyond a friendship because we were afraid of that in the house. So we'll see what happens after this. I'm gonna be open, but I have not forgotten how he played this game, Mr. Flirty Flirt Flirt Flirt. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get over that. But we'll still be friends.
Okay. Well, now that you won, I mean, I don't know.
Right? Tell me, oh, Chelsie, get away from me. I need a couple weeks.
What was your reaction to the America's Favorite Player top three? Obviously, Angela's pretty polarizing as a player. Tucker, I know you've had a complicated relationship with him. What were your thoughts on those three?
I predicted those three. I said Angela first, and when they showed that charcuterie scene where she's on the floor crying in the air, I said, "Oh, America loves this girl." So it's her, Tucker, because he's crazy, and I know they loved him, and I knew he was the instigator, or it was Quinn, because if you saw Quinn and his bits in this house walking around while he was on the block with spare votes, give me change. I said, America's gonna eat this up. So I was not surprised. Well done, America. They are great people, all three of them.
And going into the show, like, I'm trying to remember your preseason interview, but did you have a plan going in, or did you sort of pivot as you went along?
My plan was to bring a social game, and that's exactly what I did. However, I'm an athlete, and so I'm like, I don't want to just get through the end coasting because I was cool with everybody. I wanted to show that I was a competitive player. And so I just didn't anticipate me winning as much as I did when I needed to. And the type of comps that I did, that was shocking to me. But strategy was to literally end this game like a diamond. You can look at me from a lot of different perspectives and say, that's beautiful. And that's what I think I did that and did that well.
Very well said.
Thank you.
Any past players you wanted to model your game after, or you would just admire?
Oh my gosh. I admired, obviously. So Davon, I admired because her craziness. I was just like, Davon was herself. So I wanted to come in this house being myself. Taylor was a comp beast, and she overcame a lot season 24. So I wanted to model some of my game after Taylor. But then Jag was a smart player. So when I look at those three, those are the three I kind of modeled. And I said, how can I take the best of those three players and make it my own game? So those three were my people that I want to be myself. I want to overcome anything that's thrown my way. And I want to be a smart person who's great socially and wins games. Those three, I think, are great people to look back on and say they're great role models in the Big Brother family.
And you did it. So
thank you. Thank you.
I know we have to wrap up. Would you play this game again, or you need a break?
Oh my God, I need like a year. Give me like a year. Give me a year to be with my dog, to be with my friends. But I respect this game so much. It's so much fun, and I would do it again.
And you're open to other reality shows, like just being on.
Count me in, baby. If y'all want to see another winner, count me in. Yes, I would love to.
Okay, well, I love to hear it. And Chelsie, congrats. Enjoy your night. Get some. Well, I don't know if you'll get some sleep, but enjoy it regardless.
Thank you so much, Sharon.